Hi ChatterFoxes! Do you ever wonder why it sounds like Americans are speaking so fast? In this video, you're going to learn an easy way to understand fast American English and also to speak fast American English yourself. So before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our American English pronunciation videos. In this video specifically, we're going to be talking about reductions of do and do not. So what is a reduction exactly? A reduction is something that fluent English speakers use to make it easier to say things. Often, the reductions use the sound which is called the schwa sound. Maybe you've heard of it before. The schwa sound is a super easy sound for anyone to make. So using reductions will make English even easier for you to speak. So when you're saying the word do not, you can contract it first to don't, and then even further reduce it depending on the sentence that the word don't is in. For example, I don't know will reduce to I don't know. I don't know. See how easy that is to say? Instead of saying I don't know or I do not know, it's much easier to say, I don't know. The schwa sound, that's the dunno. I don't know. I don't know. So if someone asks you for directions, for example, and you're not sure where the place is, you can say, I don't know, sorry. I don't know, sorry. Say that with me and see if you're pronouncing this reduction correctly. I don't know, sorry. I don't know, sorry. I don't know, sorry. Another reduction with don't is don't you. Don't you reduces to don't you. Don't you. So do you hear the ch sound? Don't you. Don't you. Or you can use this phrase, don't you, when you want to make a friendly suggestion to someone or suggest that someone do something. So, for example, if you want your friend to stay longer with you at the party, you can say, don't you want to stay longer? Or don't you want to stay till the end? So practice saying that with me. Don't you? Don't you want to stay longer? Don't you want to stay longer? Don't you want to stay longer? Another example of don't you, as I mentioned, is making a suggestion to someone. Like, for example, if you think someone should eat breakfast before they leave the home, you can say, don't you want to eat breakfast before you leave? Don't you want to eat breakfast before you leave? Don't you want to eat breakfast before you leave? Don't you? Another way that you can reduce do and do not is when you're talking about how to do something. So, for example, if someone has a complicated name and you see it written down and you want to know how to pronounce that name, you'll want to ask, how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? That's the reduction. How do ya? How do ya? How do ya? How do you pronounce that? Did you hear the two schwa sounds in that reduction? How do ya? How do ya? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Say that with me to make sure that you're saying this reduction. How do ya? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? And of course, you can say do you in the same way. Do ya? Do you think these pants make me look fat? Do you think these pants make me look fat? Do you think these pants make me look fat? Great job. So now that you know about the reduction of the words do and don't, I have a question for you. Some people think that you should not use reductions because it's not proper English. Other people think that reductions are great because they make English sound more conversational and easy to speak. And I want to know what you think. Do you like using reductions, and do you like when people use reductions? Or do you think that people should speak more proper English? Tell me in the comments below what your opinion is. Can't wait to hear from you! Great job! Now you're already on your way to speaking English better than a native. But you know what's even more important than using these American expressions? Using correct pronunciation. So visit us at the link in the description to check out our fluency program and subscribe to our channel to start speaking better than a native today.